Hello everyone! Today I'm showing you guys how I build coasters. Before we get started, please subscribe for my channel because there's a lot more Planet Coaster and Battlefront videos coming up. Well, welcome back to Planet Coaster. I decided to challenge myself and build a small, compact and cheap coaster today. If you're not really into construction videos but want to see the finished coaster, click the link in the top right corner of your screen right now to see the coaster in action. For starters, I picked the Looney Tunes coaster type. This is the cheapest coaster. It can invert and have steep drops as well. And this way I can make the coaster as exciting as possible without spending too much money on the starting process as well. I'm limiting myself in the amount of inversions to save some money, and I'm gonna try to make it as exciting as possible. I wanted to start this coaster off a little bit different compared to most of my coasters, so I started with a little drop and some bunny hops in there for some air time to make the start of the coaster as exciting as possible. And don't worry, I will be smoothing the bends out later in the video. And I decided to make not too much of a high drop because the high drop will also, of course, make the coaster more expensive. And right now I'm gonna make a turning drop over here and just make it turn around itself a little bit as well. And swoop around the other side. So the coaster is gonna slow down a little bit on the centerpiece over there and it's gonna speed up once it's turn the other way around and going down again, as you guys can see. Now I'm trying to fit it underneath the station, so there will be some head chops in there as well to make it more exciting for the people riding the coaster. And I wanted to see if I could make it turn this way without causing too much nausea. But I think that's gonna be quite tricky because the track over there is a little bit lower than I wanted it to be. But don't worry, I'll sort things out eventually. I'm going to be making one true inversion in this coaster as well in a moment. Later on I'll be adding so there we go, just one drop down and swooping around to the other side, but as you guys can see it's way too much nausea. And there's not really a way to be solving that on that area, so let's try if we can try and see if we can have a little bit different approach and turn the other way around. So we kind of have a helix in this area over here. Go back up and back down as well. And this coaster shouldn't be too long because we want to keep costs down, so let's make sure it's going to be alright here. Go back up a little bit, so the actual coaster car will slow down a little bit on this area and then drop back down again. Gonna make it drop down here. Just trying to see if I could fit something in there. And don't worry, the corkscrew will actually be back in a moment, because I'm gonna plop it down over here. And to make sure the area of the coaster will be as tiny as possible, I'm gonna swoop around this side over here and not to the right side of the coaster. So let's smooth things out a little bit. And make sure we're gonna be able to make this alrighty. I'm gonna fiddle around with this area a little bit, so I'm gonna leave you guys to watch me construct this coaster. And if you want to see more of my coaster videos, I'll have a link for you guys in the top right corner of your screen right now. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, and I'll see you next time.